Aren't you ready yet?
Come, sit on my case.
I'm not allowed in, am I?
It doesn't matter now, does it?
It's no use, you'll have to chuck something out. Wear your raincoat, and this sweater, and your jacket. It'll be cold on the train. There, it's shut. Thanks. What about your books?
They're going in my parcel. I have to leave some behind.
I have to leave loads.
You've been crying. Your cheeks are streaky.
Oh, Elliot.
Don't, please. Look, neither of us want to go.
But Ma Blue, what if she gets bombed and we never see her again? She's looked after me ever since I can remember.
But she's got to look after the wounded soldiers now.
I know, but...
Oh, cheer up. Maybe you'll meet a nice old lady in the countryside and get adopted and live happily ever after.
I don't want to get adopted anymore. Or live in the countryside.
Well, you can't stay here. It's far too dangerous. Oh, come on. It'll be fun. We can climb trees and maybe even ride ponies.
They won't like us.
Who won't?
Country children. Angela said she got evacuated last time.
Don't be such a drip. Look on the bright side.
They'll tease us about being orphans.
You don't know that. We've never lived with kids with families. And anyway, we won't tell them.
We can pretend like we're siblings like we did before.
Yes, and we can invent lots of rich aunts and uncles.
Not too rich. We could have parents in the war.
Yes, why not? My father's a colonel.
And my mother's a spy. Beautiful spy.
No, let's make her a movie star. She's going overseas to entertain the troops. We're going to be all right. You bet we are. We've always been able to take care of ourselves, haven't we?
Is it one of ours?
It looks like a junker.
It is. Get away from the window. Why hasn't the siren gone off?
It looks like a stray. No, here comes tons of them.
Hurry up. Bring your case to the shelter. Hurry up, Elliot.
Do you swear?
Yeah, sometimes. When I lose my temper, like the other day, it hit me fun with an Emma and I said...
No. I mean, do you swear by Delilah's cuckoo rook to give that evidence? Sorry, the evidence. You shall give the truth. The whole truth. Nothing but the truth.
Oh, that? Yeah, righto.
Thank you. You are a builder, yes?
That is correct. I am a builder.
A builder of walls?
Walls, houses, swimming pools, you name it, I'll build it.
Well, it is from one wall in particular, the Ockingham's City wall.
Right, yeah, that was one of mine.
You built it.
With my own hands.
And can you tell the court who hired you to build it?
Yes, I could, definitely yes.
Well,
what?
Who was it?
Oh, it was the council, wasn't it?
The Ockingham's City Council.
Of course. What are the councils going to hire me to build a wall around Yockingham? What's the matter with them?
How long did it take for you to build the wall?
Oh, let me see now. A week.
A week?
Well, not including Sundays, obviously.
You built a high wall around the entire city in 6 days.
We don't hang about, mate.
We?
Yeah, me and my crack team, Duck and Goose.
Duck and Goose? An independent inspection has found that many of the bricks on top of the wall were laid without mortar.
What? Oh, we ran out, didn't we?
Why didn't you get some more?
The council wanted up the wall quick, so that's what we done.
Did you, at any time, inform the council about this?
Not exactly, no.
No further questions.
Really just squeezed in before the doors closed.
You'd think they'd wait. It could be dangerous.
It was bad enough coming down all those escalators, all those people with luggage. Why can't they just keep to one side?
The trouble is, this train goes to the airport, so everyone has loads of luggage.
Not everyone, not quite, not us.
Maybe not, but look around. You can hardly move in here.
At least we've got to see.
You wouldn't in rush hour. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to get that man's newspaper.
Oh, I see. Anything interesting?
I don't know, he won't keep still.
Everyone looks very miserable.
Wouldn't you? You have to be down here every day, no daylight.
I'd hate it. Ratting around in a dark tunnel, I'd feel trapped.
I suppose it's quick. Do you know, I've never been on one of these trains before.
What? I thought you had. I could have sworn you said you'd been on one before. You must have done. I was relying on you.
No, I haven't. Anyways, what do you mean relying on me?
You know, I haven't been on one before.
But I thought I was relying on you.
For what?
No wonder you didn't know what to do with your ticket.
It's stopping. Not long between stops, is it?
It's 4 stops before we need to get off.
What's so interesting up there?
I'm looking at the map of the line. Do you notice the name of the last station?
Yes.
Well, look up there. See the station where we got on. Now, look at the station where we just stopped at.
Yes.
Now look at the station where we're going.
Oh no, we're going the wrong way.
What do we do?
Stop the train.
You can't do that.
But you said this was the right train.
Don't blame me. All we have to do is go off the next station and go back the other way.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
We'll have to ask someone.
There's no one left to ask. We're the last people on the train.
I knew this would have happened. It would have been so much easier by bus.
What? Stuck in all that traffic? If we leave out the next station, we'll just about make it. Quickly, we have to be ready to get out.
It's stopping. We must look for notices.
Right, go.
I see you've arrived. I almost thought you were going to make it. Modern medicine certainly creates a lot of uncertainty in my work these days.
Where am I?
You're climbing the stairway to heaven.
You mean that
You've crossed over.
I'm dead?
You could say that.
But what happened? I don't remember anything.
Souls are made to forget the pains and sorrows of life, especially the end. It's better that way.
But I remember so little about my life. I remember that my name is Peggy and that I like vanilla ice cream.
Your memories are selected carefully. Too many earthly memories really mess with the eternal bliss.
But it feels like I'm forgetting something. I hate that feeling. You know, when you know you need to do something, but you can't remember what. And you know you'll get into big trouble if you don't do it.
Peace, Peggy dear. There's nothing to worry about now.
I suppose not.
I see what they mean.
What who mean?
I was sent to help guide you.
Guide me into heaven? The way looks pretty clear.
It appears so, but nothing is ever as simple as it seems. Perhaps I should illustrate. Try going up the stairs.
I want to, but can't.
You're not ready yet.
That doesn't mean that I'm going to, you know where.
Fortunately, no. You lived a good life but have a few blotches on your record. You shouldn't fear going anywhere but heaven. But there's always a but, isn't there? You will need to earn your wings.
Earn my wings?
You can't enter heaven without wings, so each soul must earn them. Now, some people earn them in life with good works and good deeds. Mother Teresa, for example, her soul had the most amazing wings when she arrived.
So, I didn't do anything good with my life?
You were a good person, or you wouldn't be here. But wingless souls are often wingless for a reason. Even good people make mistakes in life. So good people are given a chance to earn their wings despite problems in life.
Sounds fair, only I'd wish I knew what I'd done.
It's better not to know anything about your past life. It will only make earning your wings more difficult. Let me give you a warning. Your memories are there, but don't go seeking them. It will only lead you down the wrong path and keep you from earning your wings.
And what will happen if I don't earn my wings?
You will earn them. I know you will.
How? Can you see the future?
No, but I can see your heart and I have faith that you will succeed.
So what do I need to do to earn my wings?
There is some unfinished business in your past life. You will be without memory and will appear as a stranger to those who once knew you. Discover the problem and help fix it. That will earn you your wings.
This isn't going to be as easy as you're making it sound.
Actually, it is quite dangerous.
Then why send me?
Because we know you were the only person who can fix the problem.
And what is the problem?
Unfortunately, we're not sure.
I feel so overwhelmed. No memory, trying to solve a problem I know nothing about. And you mentioned a warning?
You must be careful. Keep your memories buried. If one tries to seek the past, she can become trapped and become A lost soul.
A lost soul?
A lost soul is a person whom some people know as ghosts.
I could become a ghost.
Only if you were not careful. Remember, you are someone else now. No one will remember you, no one will recognise you, but if they do, then you could become lost.
And how will I know what to do?
You will know. Only you know the way. Good luck, Peggy.
Mum, look at this. Mum?
She's not here.
Oh, Poke, where is she?
Where do you think?
Oh, not again. This is the third time this week.
Fourth.
Who's sitting for us?
Guess.
Oh no, where is she?
She's upstairs, chuntering to herself in front of the telly.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think she realises I'm not there. Mum shouldn't leave us with her all the time. I must say, I don't see the point. If there's ever a fire, we'd be burnt to a crisp while we help Mrs. Harris with her glasses so she can get down the stairs.
Never mind. Maybe Mum will be back soon.
With goggle eyes.
You shouldn't call him that. I'll call him what I like. Look at the trouble you got them in last time. Mum said that you ruined their evening.
Did she?
Yes.
Good.
Mum said that the restaurant Joe took her to cost the earth, and they were so upset that everything ended up tasting like carpet.
Good. Pity you chose to death in some of it.
Kitty, you shouldn't say things like that.
Like what?
You know, wishing people dead.
Shouldn't I? Really? So it'd be wrong for me to say I wish a chimney had fallen on his head and broken him.
Kitty!
Or for him to walk down the side of a canal and drown.
Kitty!
Or for him to drop his electrocutor in the bath and fry. Or for him to trip and fall on his best carving knife. Or for him to mix his beer with a jar of rat poison and drink the wrong one.
Kitty, stop. Please stop.
Why should I? Give me one reason why I should.
Because I like him. That's why.
You like him? How can you like him?
I just do.
How? Why?
I don't know. I just do. He's nice to me and he makes me laugh.
Hi. What is that? Behind you?
Oh, that's Helen.
Herman.
He's a cheese plant. My mum had him for like 20 years. And then he got too big, so my dad wanted to throw him out. But I was like, no, he was one of the family and he was all. Okay, but he goes in your room. So now I have like 0 space for anything else.
Stupid.
Excuse me?
Not you. Sorry. Looks like he turned nasty.
I know.
You're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and find out this fronds round you like some crazy sci-fi movie. Is that even a word? Fronds.
I think so.
Hello? Hi?
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, you just froze.
Was I putting like a really bad expression?
It wasn't the most flattering. Swear down that plants was like a foot closer. You should probably get out of there. Your mum's got a lot to answer for.
Yep.
Does she know she's put you in mortal danger?
She's not around anymore. She's not. She's still alive. I haven't seen her in a couple of years. It's okay, my dad's pretty cool, so... Do you want to do this another time?
Sorry, we're mates. Alice is dumb sometimes.
Right. What's that on the wall behind you?
That? That's my brother's.
You don't have a brother.
He's dead.
I'm really sorry.
I'm only messing. All boys have root person in their bedroom.
Right. So, have you thought what you want to do this project on?
I thought, seeing as you were the straight A student, you'd make all the decisions.
Great. Thanks.
And then do all the work.
Nice try. How about we meet tomorrow, after school?
Got football training.
I can do evening.
Aren't you going to Sasha's party?
I'm not really on her radar.
Awkward.
It's okay. I can live with it.
Hey, what's going on? Stop it! Stop!
Certainly, my dear, certainly. That'll be 12.5 pence, please.
What for?
Preventing you from getting lost. You're about to dash into those woods, where undoubtedly you would have lost your way. I ought to know, as I'm a doctor-in-law.
Well, where am I?
You're in the land of kerfuffle. That'll be another 20 pence, please.
What for?
Professional advice.
I don't know what you mean.
Didn't I advise you never to say I don't know?
But I didn't ask for your advice.
Oh, my dear. If I waited till people asked for my advice, I should never get any clients. Now, you might as well give me 50 pence for that professional attendance. I always charge 50 pence for that.
But I didn't want you to attend me, and I wish you hadn't.
I always attend people when I think they require it, whether they wish me to or not. Now, I really must insist on my fee. That'll be £3.42 altogether, will it not?
It certainly won't. How do you work that out?
Well, if you add all these charges together, they come to about that.
They can't possibly.
Oh, how very rude. Contradicting your elders. I'm surprised at you. Give me the money at once.
But I don't have any money.
Oh dear, this is very serious. You're meaning to tell me you're travelling with no money in your pocket?
But I didn't know I was coming here. Besides, I haven't got a pocket.
Oh, that's an absurd excuse. What's that in your hand? Well?
Please pay the bearer the sum of £5
Oh, how very fortunate. That'll do nicely. Now, you only owe me the odd 15 pence.
What 15 pence?
I'm so glad you agree.
But I've already given you £5 instead of £3.42.
Well, I'll overlook it this time. I'll take your watch instead.
You're horrible and greedy. My watch is worth a great deal more than 15 pence.
It can't possibly. It's not nearly as big as mine. And mine only cost me 5 new pence.
I'm not surprised. It doesn't go.
Who wants a watch that would go? I'd have to chase round after it, wouldn't I? Now, I must be off. You can give me that other £1 when we meet again.
What other pound? Oh no.
Can't stop. My time is far too valuable. Besides, you've got no money.
Whew, how did you get up here? How did I? Oh, to my usual after-school abseiling. What do you mean, how did I, you silly cow? I walked up the bloody stairs. The last 2 fights had a abundant health warning. 4 of the boys' toilets at school were bad enough.
How did you know I was up here, Natasha?
Your brother told me. Well, told's a bit of an exaggeration. Where's Polly Finn? What? She in the room? And so finally I worked out. It was either heaven or the roof. And Polly, please don't take this the wrong way, but your brother stinks. Save his hair should be punished by law. As for his breath, no, I 20 paces.
You should wear sensible shoes.
No girls used to be sensible.
They wear them to get blisters, do they?
Beauty knows no pain. Now, Pearl, quick. A word. Looks like we got a yellow alert situation here.
Yellow alert.
Don't play dumb, little missy. Cast your mind back. It's your first day of school. Standing alone in the playground, close to tears.
I was not.
Who said we're total cred oblivion?
You made friends with me, if that's what you mean.
And you know why? Because you're total naff surface. I just the real you, for my half terms with my help and a makeover.
I don't want to make over.
Park your lips. What to say on the very first day? Be careful who you talk to. Tell me who's in and who's out. Did I say that?
Yes.
So why the geek?
He's not a geek. He's actually very nice.
Orange alert! Nice has got nothing to it. It's like saying measles is nice. It don't matter. Geekiness is contagious. So let's get out of here. Pronto.
But I like Jake.
Red alert! Pole behind between dustbins 4 turns out.
I don't care. He's my friend. If you can't accept that, then, well, you're not the nice, warm, sensitive, mature person I thought you were, who's as beautiful inside as she is out.
Hi, Jake. I'm doing my hair different now. Had it cut since last term.
Don't talk about yourself. Be interested in him.
So, Jake, what do you think of my hair?
I didn't mean that.
Oh, I give up. Cool pic. Deserves a like, I reckon. Big thumbs up Becca's pose. Standard. Dull. Boring. Ooh, now we're talking. Hashtag love the dress. Hashtag work it. Hashtag bring the bling babe and tweet. Let me guess, you agree with Mum, right?
According to her, I spend far too much time glued to my phone for my own good, whatever that means. She's so Stone Age, I'm not even kidding. I've explained to her that everyone does social networking on their phones, but she won't listen. I think she's scared I'm being corrupted, post by post, so she tries to keep tabs by pretending to be all chilled about it. Thing is, it just comes out really shrill and uptight. And she always gets the names wrong. You know, ask me if I'm posting a picture on Instabook or ChatSnap, and wants to know if I've made any friends on Facegram. Oh, and she's forever telling me to stop chirping so much. It's too cringe. I mean, I get it. Once upon a time, there was no such thing as the internet, no social media, and definitely no smartphones, and blah, 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 blah. But I swear, if I have to hear another word about how when Mum was my age, she'd come home from school and have to wait for the dial-up to launch on the landline before she could check her inbox to see if anyone had messaged her, my head will explode. Actually, my grandma's the funniest. She can't understand why my 10 first cousins and I don't just share a mobile phone. How would that even work? Nobody would be able to finish a conversation, and they'd all be snooping through my messages. I'm the oldest, you see, so I have the most interesting things to talk about. Ovs. Anyway, yesterday I was with my cousin Penny when Nana comes in. Now, logic says that if Mum's a cave woman, Nana must be a dinosaur, 'cause, well, they came first. So, Penny and I are busy activating accounts on our new phones when Nana interrupts. I don't like the sound of these internet addresses you've chosen, girls. She means email. They've got your name in them for the whole world to see. That's how people get caught in the web, you know. We're both just staring up at her. You should think more creatively, girls. Lily for you and shilling for you. I can't stop myself now. Nana, why would we be Lily and shilling? There's no prize for the most random email address. It's actually meant to be connected to your name. She gawps, wide-eyed. What do you mean, why? You're named after a flower, and your cousin is named after a unit of money. A lily is a flower, and shillings are old money. Honestly, Violet, I thought you were smart. Poor Nana still doesn't know why I snorted lemonade out of my nose, or why Penny laughed until she cried.
We must take great care, Jane, as we search along that undercut. It could be dangerous.
That storm last night has brought a goodly pile of rocks down.
All the better for fossil finding.
The sun has taken the chill off this pool. I love wriggling my toes in the seawater.
Jane, we're here to look for fossils, not plain rock pools.
I guess you're right.
Look for the brownstones. They're the best. This one looks promising. One crack and look, a perfect leaf fossil.
Your pa will get a good price for that when the collectors come. I've got to search harder.
Let's go take a look at where the rocks fell down last night. Over there. Come on. That's a big brown lump. And it's got a crack in it.
It's a big one.
Right, you take that end and tap it, and I'll take this end, and we'll see if a crack's open.
It's coming away.
Gentle now. Don't be too hard on it. Quick, sit on it. Cover it up. Those Backwing boys are coming over.
They'll take it from us.
Not if you sit on it so they can't see. Act fed up. Act tired. No, better still. Act sick. Really sick. That'll get rid of him.
That big one scares me. He's called Scrummer and he's mean.
No, we ain't found anything. We're resting before we go up to the village. Jane's got a great pain in her stomach.
It's getting worse. Did you hear that? Like rocks cracking open. Up there, where the rocks fell down last night.
Well, I'll get crashed.
I can't move for the pain. I'm frightened.
Don't leave us, Scrummer. Stay in hell.
Scrummer, come back and help me.
You should go on the stage.
That's what my ma says.
Right, you sit here and I'll get a wheelbarrow.
Sitting like a hen on her eggs.
Yes, but this fossil will get us a lot more money than eggs.
And bring straw to hide it under.
Think of the money, Jane. Think of the money.
Hold! Who goes there? Me. Who's me?
Me.
What's the password?
Oh dear, now what is the password? Potatoes!
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Potatoes was last week's password.
No, it wasn't.
It's my club and I decide.
All right, then what is the password?
I don't know if I'm going to tell you. I could be giving away a big secret to the enemy.
But I'm not the enemy, I'm Susan.
Shh! We don't want Henry to find out who's in the secret club.
All clear, now let me in.
How do I know you're Susan and not the enemy pretending to be Susan?
You know it's me.
Prove it.
I wear the black patent of the shoes, the blue flowers I always wear.
No good. The enemy could have stolen them.
I look like Susan, and I'm talking with Susan's voice.
No good. The enemy could be a master of disguise.
And I know you were the one who pinched Helen, and I'm going to tell Miss.
Get close to the flap. Now listen here, because I'm only going to say this once. When a secret club member wants to come in, they say Nunga. Anyone inside replies Nunga no. That's how you know it's me and I know it's you.
Nunga.
Nunga no. Enter.
You knew it was me.
That's besides the point. If you want to disobey club rules, you can leave.
Can I have a biscuit?
Have to. Then we'll get down to business. Have you got your spy report?
Yes.
Read it aloud.
I watched the enemy's house for 2 hours yesterday morning.
Which morning?
Saturday morning. A lady with grey hair and a beret walked past.
What colour was the beret?
I don't know.
You call yourself a spy and you don't know what colour the beret was?
May I continue?
I'm not stopping you.
Then the enemy left the house with his brother and mother. He kicked his brother twice and his mother shouted at him. And then I saw the postman. Ah, it's Henry!
Quick! Hide!
How are you getting on? I hope you haven't left any smears. Mr. Keeling will be furious if there are smears. We don't want that. His face is a very funny colour on his cross.
I've been ever so careful, Alice. Look,
Not bad at all, Lily.
I've got the cloth right in between the prongs.
Tines.
I beg your pardon?
They're called tines, not prongs.
Oh, that's a funny word. You know a lot of things, don't you, Alice?
I suppose I do. Now come along, I'll take the ones you finished. Where are the others?
What others? They're all there.
Is this all you've done? You've been at it for nearly an hour.
Well, you told me to be careful.
And you have been, I see that. But you have to be quick as well. The prince is coming to dinner tomorrow, not next week. Honestly.
I'm sorry.
It's no good being sorry, my girl. You better look lively. Come along, get a move on.
I'm doing my best.
Don't answer me back, thank you very much.
No, but I didn't mean...
I'm your superior. You must obey me without question. It's no good looking so miserable about it. It's the same for all of us. You answer to me. I answer Miss Blandwood, she answers to Mr. Keeling, and he answers to the master.
Oh, Alice, I do understand, but I've tried so hard.
For goodness sakes, we have no time for tears.
And I'm so tired.
Of course you are. We all are when we start off. What did you expect?
I don't know. None of my family in service, so nobody told me what it would be like. I thought it would be different.
I suppose what you thought about was living in a beautiful house and seeing grand people doing marvellous
No,
things.
I knew it'd be hard, but yes, I suppose I did. And now, oh, Alice, I never dreamed there'd be so many knives and forks in the whole world. And I have to polish every one of them.
Pass me the spare cloth, I'll give you a hand.
Aren't you supposed to be doing something else?
Yes, a dozen things, but I'll show you how it's done and then you'll know. Watch. Like this, then this. And you check it for smears, and hey presto, on to the next.
That's marvellous. I'll never be able to do as fast as that.
You'll find with little practice it becomes second nature. Then in a year or two, you'll be showing the next underhouse parlour the tricks of the trade, just as I'm showing you now. You're a bright girl, Lily. Miss Blanche is very pleased with your progress. They don't ever say I said so.
That's a relief. I thought I'd be dismissed.
Certainly not. Definitely not before the prince comes to dinner. It's all hands to pump till then.
Have you ever seen the prince?
Once, last year. He's a great friend of the master, you know. All the staff lined up to greet him as he got out of his carriage.
Is he very handsome? He must be, being prince.
He's a grumpy old man with a white beard and a belly up to here.
But he's a prince.
Oh, Lily, you do have a lot to learn. Now let's stop talking and get on with these spoons.
Yes, Alice.
Being in the school play is so much fun. I think the best part is I get to drive all crazy practicing the songs every night. But I promise it will be worth it. Eliza, you aren't even listening.
I know.
It's just that I have to ask you something. Did you take the pound money? I just need to know. Helen, that's all.
Yeah, I took it. I'm the thief. Now, I suppose you don't like me anymore. But there's only borrowing it. I meant to pay it back all along, and I didn't think they'd find out so soon. They don't usually open up the box until the end of the year.
You could have expelled or something. Weren't you scared when they found out some of the money was gone?
Yes, but I stopped taking it before Christmas. I decided I never would again, and I won't. Do you believe me?
I would believe you, except for one thing. Did you lie to me about stealing when you were younger? Remember when you told me that story?
You mean when I was in Prince George and I got caught stealing with a bunch of kids?
Yes, were you actually stealing too? You didn't have to lie about that, you know.
I didn't lie to you. I didn't steal then. Just kind of gave me the idea for doing it last term and for doing it.
Helen, what are you trying to say?
Listen, Eliza. Listen very carefully, because I never want to speak about this again. When I first came to Ashdown, I felt like a thief. My mother had drilled it into me the whole time I was waiting to come here.
Because you got caught with those kids. I thought you were just tagging along. You said you didn't know what they were doing.
I didn't. It's just my mother and stepfather made me feel so guilty. So when I came to Ashdown, I started taking things.
What kind of things?
Just little things like people's China animals or comics. I returned them all later. Like I said, it was borrowing, not stealing.
But why do you take the pound money? You don't need it. You get pocket money like the rest of us. Helen, sometimes I think you do things like that because you're bored.
Yes, I was bored. And I didn't need it. I had no pocket money left the week we had the feast, and I had to bring something. My stingy parents wouldn't give me any money because my marks were so low.
Didn't you get anything for your birthday?
Underwear.
What a ghastly present.
I know. So I took some money one more time. Anyway, I've paid it back now. I'll never do it again. Do you believe me?
I believe you. I wish you had told me about the pound money before. I could have helped you pay it back. But I suppose it was none of my business, and I'm sorry I asked.
Do you promise you'll never tell?
Of course I won't. You know that.
Let's go outside. It's not raining. What are we doing wasting our time in here?
You're trespassing, but this is my show.
This is an emergency. Herb on cooking.
What about him?
He's lost his voice.
You mean can't cook it?
Yes, I mean no. So I thought...
What did you think?
Thought I'd get him some honey. Might help him.
Well, you thought wrong.
You mean honey won't help him?
I mean you're not getting him any. I'm glad, delighted he's lost his voice. I've always hated that stupid noise every hour of the day and night. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Now perhaps I can get a bit of peace and quiet.
So the big ones may throw him in the dustbin.
Good riddance, and good riddance to you too. You can clear off and you can clear off too. All of you.
What have they done?
They don't like me.
How do you know?
Nobody likes me. I'm all alone. All the other tea bags in my packet got used up ages ago. The big ones miss me, and I hid in the teapot. No one ever visits me.
It's not easy getting here.
It's not easy living here.
Are you lonely?
I never said that.
I'll be your friend if you like.
Ha! Bribery. Get around me. Let's be friends, then I can give you the honey. Wish down, never see you again.
I don't think you want a friend.
I never said that. I'm quite enjoying a bit of company.
Good. Then, will you let me take some?
I can tell your fortunes for you, if you like.
We? How?
Tea leaves have always had magic fortune-telling properties. They send messages through my perforations. Show me your hand.
Well...
Come along, don't be shy.
I've got it. I've got the perfect idea for our play. You know how we've been studying the Romans? Well, we can be the Romans and the English, discussing the future. Okay, I'll be a Roman and... No, wait a minute. It was my idea, so I get to choose who I want to be, and I want to be the Roman. Okay, I'll be an Englishman. And we'll have a mock battle with our swords. What are you doing?
I'm killing you with my sword.
But I am the winner. Everybody knows that the Romans are more powerful than the English.
Oh, I see. Not only do you get to play the Roman, but you get to win as well.
Well, that is the whole point.
If that's the case, I'm not doing it.
I still think we should do a mime. Miss loves mimes.
All very good and well. That's an idea.
How about a superhero?
I don't see why not. I can be the superhero and you can be the baddie.
Hang on a minute. If you were the Roman because it was your idea, then I get to play the superhero.
Fine. But have you at least got a cape with you?
Yep, it's here. I'll put it on and we'll have a practice.
Woo! This is silly. You're too weedy to be a superhero. We'll have to swap.
Okay.
This is hopeless. We just keep on fighting.
Miss will go mad if all we do is fight.
There's no dramatic quality in fighting children.
If you want to roll around, then join a judo class.
You can't grade a fight.
You have to start again.
Trouble is, she's right.
That means we're back to square one.
What about the gladiators and the lions?
A scene from Wonder Woman.
A Shakespearean play.
A scene at the school canteen.
Doesn't bear thinking about, but that's it.
What? The school canteen. We can't do a play about chips and burgers. She'll go potty.
No, not the school canteen. We'll do a play about doing play. That way we can avoid fighting. We'll have scenes of us discussing some meaty plots, movement and mime scenes, use music and end with us working together in harmony.
Stroke of genius. We can have the leader, who always thinks of the best ideas. And we can have the dumb one. Miss is always saying we need contrast, and this will be very different.
A play about doing a play with no fighting at all. We're the best.
The tops.
The stars.
The best actors in the school.
Yes, and with me being the best actor, I'll be the leader.
What?
Stop emailing me.
Did you see the Mary statue? And she's bringing up marriage. We've been doing so good. I don't know why she's back to...
Being here's just making it more real for her? No?
No, I don't know. Something's not right. I don't know.
Sorry. The easy to find me on holidays. It never ends. How's work for you?
The restaurant pays me under the table, so I can still collect unemployment. So that's been good, but my career is non-existent. I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, okay.
I'm just glad Rich and I made the leap. It was time, you know?
Yeah, he's great, Bridge.
Yeah, we were always at each other's place, so financially was just stupid. Rich made up this list of pros and cons to move in or not to move in. Amy, his lists. I found one posted to the fridge last week called Ways to Have Fun. What the hell? Stuff like dance with yourself, take long walks at sunset, game night. I don't know. We were happy without making it official, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, Carol and I broke up because we were unhappy. And now I'm wondering, maybe loving someone long term is more about deciding whether you want to go through life unhappy alone or unhappy with someone else.
Richard can draw up a list of reasons your breakup was a good thing, if you want. I can ask him to draft a very long list.
No, shut up. So, I need to have that surgery. The one where they...
What? I thought you could put off until your 60s. Or...
This test showed it's just dysplasia, which means it's not cancer. But with colitis, it'll become cancer if they don't take it out. So...
You'll lose the whole intestine.
It cures the disease, though. So, but, yeah. They make a hole in your abdomen so the waste can, you know...
Do Mum and Dad know?
No, and I don't want to discuss it at dinner. And I'm okay. I'm mostly just like, how am I going to find another girlfriend? I'm serious.
You're a complete catch.
I'm going to be pooing out a hole in my abdomen. Who's going to take me?
Lots of people.
A lot of ugly people. A lot of troll ladies who have their own troll problems.
Stop.
Living under bridges.
If you went to the toilet out of your ears, if they rerouted your colon to your ears, I'd still marry you.
Uh-huh. When do I even... Do I wait until the third date to be like, just FYI, I go to the toilet out a hole in my belly? Is that a fifth date thing?
Sorry you have to go through all that.
I'm more worried about... Did you notice Mum's knees going down the stairs?
I saw, yeah. I'm afraid to ask her how her arthritis is, or Dad's back. I don't want to know.
Well, it's bothering him. Can't you tell he's...
No, yeah. Do you think it's because he hasn't been sleeping right? Oh no.
Was that the light?
Daughter of Eve, from the far land of Spare where eternal summer reigns around the bright city of Wardrobe, will you come and take tea with me?
Thank you, Mr. Thomas, but I ought to be getting back.
It's only just around the corner. There'll be a roaring fire, and toast, and sardines, and cake.
Well, I can't stay long.
Take my arm, daughter of Eve. I'll hold my umbrella over the both of us. That's the way. Now off we go. My humble home. After you, daughter of Eve.
Thank you.
Mr. Thomas. Take a seat while I prepare the tea things.
I'd rather explore if you don't mind.
Explore, explode, or stand on your head. It's all the same to me. I'm concentrating on the cookery side of life.
First things I do in a new room, I always inspect the books. Let's see. Nymphs and their ways, the breeding care of unicorns. Is man a myth? We haven't got any of those at home.
Now, daughter of Eve, I wasn't sure what you'd like, so I've done everything. Nice brown eggs, lightly broiled. Sardines on toast, buttered toast, toast with honey, and we'll finish with a sugar top cake. I hope that will do.
Oh, that'll do. What's it like, Mr. Thomas, living in a forest in Narnia? Mr. Thomas, whatever's the matter? Mr. Thomas, stop it at once. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, a great big fawn like you.
Oh, I don't suppose there's been a worse one since the beginning of the world.
What have you done?
My old father now. He would have never done a thing like this. I'm in pay of the White Witch.
The White Witch? Who is she?
She's the one who keeps all of Narnia under her crooked thumb. She's the one who makes it always winter and never Christmas. Think of that.
How awful. But what does she pay you for?
I'm paid to be a kidnapper. Look at me, daughter of Eve. Would you believe that I'm the sort of fawn to meet a poor innocent child in the woods and invite it home to my cave to tea this so that I could hand it over to the White Witch?
You wouldn't do anything of the sort.
But I have!
Well, that was pretty bad, but I'm sure you'll never do it again.
Don't you understand? It's not something I have done. I'm doing it now.
What do you mean?
Why's your hair? Father cut it. You look funny. I look just like you now, only fatter. I thought you weren't coming anymore. I came yesterday and the day before that, and you weren't here. I'm sorry, something happened. Well, what was it? Papa, we can't find him. Can't find him? Do you mean he's lost? Yes. He was here on Monday, and then he went on work duty with these other men, and none of them have come back. And he hasn't left a note saying when he'll be coming back? No. How odd. Have you looked for him? Of course I have. I did what you're always talking about. I did some exploration, and there was no sign. None. There must be a reason. Maybe the men were taken to work in another town, and they'll be back when the work is done. I could ask Father if you wanted. I don't think that would be a good idea. I don't think the soldiers like us. In fact, I know they don't. They hate us, but that's all right, because I hate them too. You don't hate Father. Anyway, I've got something else to tell you. I'm going back to Berlin. When? The day after tomorrow. After lunch. But for how long? I think it'd be forever. Mother doesn't like it at Outwits. Father's staying to work, so I won't see you again. You could come on holiday to Berlin. I wish we got to play together. Just once. Me too. And I never got to see where you lived. You wouldn't like that. Well, why don't you? I don't think I'd be allowed. If I got caught, I'd be in trouble. That's true. I'll see you tomorrow to say goodbye. Unless you said I look just like you. Now my head's shaved. If I had a pair of striped pajamas too, I could come over on a visit. And nobody would be of any the wiser. Would you do it? Of course I would. It'd be a great adventure. Our final adventure. And you'd help me look for Papa? Wonderful. Then it's a plan.
Auntie Em! Auntie Em! Oh dear, Toto. The cyclone is coming closer. What shall we do? We haven't time to get down to the storm shelter. Ouch! That hurt. There goes the window. There's swirling dust everywhere. The house is spinning up through dust. Look, Toto. Watch out. We're not on the ground anymore, Toto. There's the chicken coop. And an old lady sitting on a rocking chair. Knitting. She's flying through the sky. And look, there's a cow. A cow. Just floating past. And a rowing boat. Oops. That was a tree. And it nearly hit me. We must be up inside the cyclone. There's Miss Gulch, Toto, on her bicycle. Quick, Toto, hide. She mustn't see you. She hasn't forgiven you for chasing a nasty old cat. I hate her. Oh, Toto, look. The bicycle. It's changed into a broomstick. And her clothes. She's wearing a flying robe. And a pointed hat. Has she gone, Toto? I'm scared. Everything's spinning round us. Round and round. The cyclone's turning, spinning, swirling. The house is turning louder and louder. Help, we're coming down. We're falling through the air. We're going to crash. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow.
Got a once, you lazy little brat. Finish chopping up those logs.
Why don't we just lower the boy down a well in a bucket and leave him there for a night? That ought to teach him not to laze around.
That's a very good idea, my dear Sponge. First thing to finish chopping up those logs. Be off with you, hideous brat, and do some work. Sponge. Sponge, come here at once. Look at this.
Ugh. What?
It's a peach right down the highest branch. Can't you see it?
You're teasing me, Spike. You're making my mouth water on purpose. That tree's never even had a blossom on, let alone a peach.
Well, there's one on it now, Sponge. You look for yourself.
Very funny. Ha ha. Good gracious me, there really is a peach up there. Hey, you come over here at once and climb this tree. I want you to pick that peach right down the highest branch. Can you see it? And don't you dare eat any of it for yourself. You and Spike and I are going to have it right here and now, half each.
Stop! Hold everything.
What's the matter with you?
It's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger.
What is?
The peach, of course.
My dear Spike, that's perfectly ridiculous. It's impossible. It can't be right. Great Scott, the thing really is growing.
Great Caesar's ghost, I can actually see the thing swelling before my eyes. Get away from that tree trunk, you stupid boy. The slightest shake and it will fall off and break.
Stand back! The branch is bending right down. I can't believe it, but the branch isn't breaking.
Oh, what a peach.
Terrifical, magnifical, splendifical, and what a meal. It's just perfect.
My dear Sponge, oh, there's a pile of money to be made out of this. You wait and see. Only 10 pence to see the giant peach.
Half price for children under 2 weeks old.
One at a time, please. Don't push. You're all going to get to see it.
It'll cost you double to bring in a camera.
Rats, make money, Sponge. Make money. Make M-O-N-E. Why? Oh, gracious me, what's that awful noise?
Spike, it looks as if the fence is breaking and the peaches, the peaches.
Oh, you ill Sponge. You must be. Oh no, it can't be.
Move, Spike, out of my way!
Come on, Sponge, me first! No, stay away!
I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, and it's your fault we don't have any food. But
You said it was a good idea.
Yes, it was a very good idea to leave a trail behind, but I didn't know you were going to use all our bread. Now we have nothing.
My tummy hurts.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Wait, I think we've been here before. I recognize that tree stump.
Great. So you mean we've been walking around in circles?
Well, do you have a better plan?
Yes, let's trace our footsteps backwards and we'll get back home.
That's a silly idea. You'll walk into something.
No, I won't. I'm very good at walking backwards.
Ah! Told you so. Now let's look at the sunshine. It comes up in the east and it goes down in the west. And it looks like the afternoon now, so that means...
The sun should be that side from our house.
Exactly. So if we go in that direction, we should get home eventually.
Hey, little birdie. Do you want me to follow you? Hey, Colonel, this bird wants me to follow him.
But that's the wrong way. The sunshine says this way.
And the bird says this way, and he can talk, so I'm following him.
Okay, well, wait for me. I don't like it here. I think we should go back.
Look, Colonel, the bird has stopped.
What is it, little boy? What are you trying to tell me?
Look, Hansel, look. Straight ahead. It looks like a cottage to me. Maybe there's someone in there who can help us. Last one there is a stinky chicken.
Have you just seen what I've seen?
Uh-huh.
It's made of candy.
Are you still hungry?
Uh-huh.
Then maybe you can just try a tiny little bit.
But there's so much to choose from. Candy floss, chocolate, marshmallows.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't try it just yet. What if somebody lives there?
I don't care about that.
Well, I do. Imagine if someone ate our house.
I wouldn't mind. Hopefully they would eat our stepmother too.
That isn't very nice.
Well, she isn't very nice either. I quite like the look of those candy windows.
Aren't you ready yet?
Come on, sit in my case for me, please.
I'm not allowed in, am I?
Doesn't matter now.
It's no good. You'll have to teach us something out. There, wear your raincoat, and your sweater, and your jacket. It'll be cold on the train. There, it's shut.
Thanks.
What about your books?
They're going in my parcel. I'll have to leave some behind.
I had to leave a load.
You've been crying. Your cheeks are streaky.
Oh, Elliot.
Don't, please. Look, neither of us wants to go.
But my blue, or she get wrong and we never see her again. She's been looking after me ever since I can remember.
Well, she's got to look after wounded soldiers now.
I know, but...
Oh, cheer up. Maybe you'll meet a nice lady in the country and get adopted and live happily ever after.
I don't want to get adopted or go to the country.
Well, you can't stay here. It's too dangerous now. Oh, come on, it'll be fun. We'll be able to climb trees and maybe ride ponies.
They won't like us.
Who won't?
The country children. Angela said she got evacuated last time.
Don't be such a drip. Look on the bright side.
They'll teach us about being orphans.
You don't know that. We've never lived with kids with families before. Anyway, we won't tell anyone.
We can pretend. Let's say we're siblings like we did before.
Yes, why not? And we'll invent loads of rich aunts and uncles.
Not too rich. We can have parents in the war.
Yes, why not? My father's a colonel.
And my mother's a spy. A beautiful spy.
No, let's make her a film star and she's gone overseas to entertain the troops. We're going to be all right. You bet we are. We've always been able to take care of ourselves, haven't we?
Is it one of ours?
It sounds like a junker. It is.
Quick, get away from the window. Why hasn't the siren gone off?
It's a stray. No, here comes some more. Tons of them.
Hurry, to the shelter. Bring on cases. Hurry up, Elliot.
It's not my fault. It's not mine. I'm not taking the blame. Neither am I. I'll blame my dad if she starts on me.
My nan will go berserk.
Because it's not our fault.
Because I was smoking.
Wimp.
Who is?
You are. You're frightened, aren't you?
Me? No.
Yes, you are. You're shaking.
I'm cold.
Look, it's not our fault. We're not to blame.
We're smoking. By the sports shed.
So, I'll take the blame for that, but not the rest.
Can't help it.
What?
Feeling guilty.
Well, don't. That's what they're waiting to hear, and they'll drop the lot on you.
Can't help it. That kid. Is he alright?
I don't know, do I?
He's only year 7.
Just shut it, will you? Who asked him to be there?
What was he doing there? The shed's our place. Little kids shouldn't be there.
They're playing some stupid game of track or something. Look, he shouldn't have been there, should he?
You keep saying that, but he was. Now he's in hospital.
We shouldn't have been smoking. This wouldn't have happened.
It wasn't my idea, it was Dad's, not having that dumped on me.
We might have known something would happen.
What's all this wee stuff? When you go in there, you're on your own. I've got my story ready. I was having a smoke, Dad brought the cans. She made me set the lights and spirits for a laugh. It's her fault, kicker.
I never saw him running around the corner of the shed. I was just aiming that flame with that dead tree. I never saw him. I didn't.
Just get your story straight, Mass, because they're not going to be listening to that.
Straight in his face. The flame went straight in his face.
Are you blaming me?
No.
Because I'm telling you now, if you blame me, I'll make sure you get the lot thrown at you.
You might lose his sight, his skin. We shouldn't have been smoking. This wouldn't have happened.
It wasn't my idea, it was Dad's. Dad brought the cans.
We joined in. The responsibility was ours.
Responsibility? You sound like a teacher. Listen, you go in there and tell the head it was your fault you were having a smoke. But if you want to be a martyr...
I shouldn't have been.
I'm not to get expelled for having a smoke. Do you hear me?
I can hear that kid screaming, even now.
It's not my fault. I'm not taking the blame.
I am. I have to.
Jem! There is something to cry about.
I thought there might be.
I don't know how to tell you.
Just spit it out.
I'm not very good at spitting, unlike you.
Shall I spit it out for you? You don't want to be my best friend anymore.
No, it's not that.
It's okay. Well, it's not one bit okay. But I do understand. I'm not sure I'd want to be my best friend. I'm noisy, silly, messy, and I break things. And I go on everyone's nerves.
You don't get on my nerves. I want you to be my best friend. Forever and ever. Only
what? What's this great big secret, Alice? Come, you've got to tell me.
How do you know there's a secret?
Look, I'm ever so sorry, and I know it's a totally sneaky thing to do, but I read your diary. Just a line or two last night. Well, maybe I've had one or two peeps in the past. But you never wrote anything about a secret before.
Jen, stop burbling. I do still want to be friends. Though don't you dare read my diary again, you nosy pig. The thing is, I swore to my mum and dad that I wouldn't tell anyone. Not even you. Not till it was settled. But you'll find out soon enough anyway. The thing is, I think we're moving.
You're moving? Is that all? Oh, Alice, that's okay. Where are you moving? Don't worry, it's right the other side of town.
We're moving to Scotland.
Scotland? But that's hundreds of miles away. How'll I see you?
I know. It's so awful, isn't it?
But why are you going?
My dad's getting a new job with this Scottish firm. And Mum wants to live down there because we'll be able to get a bigger house. And we'll be able to get a huge garden. And Mum said I can have my own swing and a tree house.
A tree house? I'm going to have a tree house. You know I am, when Dad gets round to it. It was going to be our tree house.
And I can have any pets I want.
You've got a share of barking mad.
Mum said I can maybe have my own pony.
A pony? I've always longed for a pony.
It's still not definite we're going, so we're not telling anyone yet.
But I'm not anyone. I'm your best friend. How could you keep this a secret from me? I would have had to tell you, or I'd burst. What are we going to do?
We can't do anything. We're just children. We don't count.
Come on, Mary. I only had a taste-of salad sandwich for lunch. Nuts and lettuce. I can still feel the nuts in my teeth.
I suppose that couldn't be your fault. I mean, you didn't have to give up meat.
Well, I felt sorry for that lamb in the advert, and I've been sponsored to give up meat in age-old Veg for Life. But the problem is, being in the school team for netball, I'm starving by 4 o'clock, but I'm sticking to the diet. That's why I need one of those. Nice, juicy apples. We'd only have to climb the wall. We did it yesterday.
It's private property. My brother said it belongs to grumpy old Ted Gilly. And you know what he's like?
But this isn't a normal field. It's got apples in it. And apples just grow in the wild. And I'm really hungry. Oh, come on, Mary. Don't be such a spoiled sport.
Fine, but none of that. Let's sit down and admire the countryside, like yesterday. I got home at 5:30. My mum didn't believe me when I said I fell asleep under an apple tree. Okay, come on, pass our bags. All's clear. Right, which tree today?
That one. It's got the lowest branches. You're good at jumping. If you can grab the branch, I'll pick the apples.
Quick, Jude, it's heavy. Hurry, it's going.
Okay. Look, more are falling off over there. We'll grab them. They'll be good for school tomorrow.
They look good.
Delicious.
Yummy. No, my tummy was feeling a bit odd after yesterday's apples. Maybe 4 was a bit excessive, Jude.
I had 5. Never felt better.
What time do you have to be home?
Soonish.
It's lovely here. Beautiful day. Gorgeous. What's that?
What?
That.
Where? I think we better move, but very, very slowly.
Do you think it's...
No. It does look like... It is.
He's moving. He's charging. I wish I wasn't wearing red. That is the last time we do that, okay?
Okay. I have enough apples to cover me until next Friday. Maybe we could knit back then.
Read my lips, Jude. No.
Right. Well, I'll have to take up meat eating again. I quite fancy a roast beef sandwich, actually.
I can't believe how lucky I am. I was born on Christmas Day. Christmas Day. There's 364 other days in the year, and parents chose to bring me into the world on that one. The day where everyone's so consumed with opening their own present, stuffing their face with turkeys, pulling crackers, and folding a seat in front of the TV. Why would anyone be interested in celebrating someone's birthday when there's so much else to do? And do you know how many times I've heard this phrase? I'm so sorry, I forgot it was your birthday. And nobody remembers to buy me a card. And even if I do have to get 1 or 2 cards, there's nowhere to put them because the house is full of Christmas cards. And what's the idea of getting a joint Christmas and birthday gift? Does everyone else get a separate Christmas and birthday present? And don't even get me started on my so-called best friend gave me a book wiped half in Christmas paper and half in birthday paper. And my parent always forget to get me a birthday cake. Being given a lighted match stuck on a mince pie isn't really the same thing, is it? And I never had a birthday party because all my friends are busy celebrating Christmas with their family. The trouble with families is that they aren't used to being cooped up in the house all day. So by Christmas evening, I was grumpy and bickering with each other. Not exact time to start a birthday bash, is it? And I seriously think my mum should have realised what she was letting me in for. Just hold it for a few hours, just a minute after minute would be enough. And then have the whole 26th December to myself. But apparently, I was the best Christmas present she ever had. I was cheated.
Hello.
Hello yourself.
Now you don't look as if you'd be glad, even for calf's foot jelly. My name's Pollyanna Whittier. What's yours?
Jim Beam.
Good. Now we're introduced. I live in Miss Polly Harrington's house. Where do you live?
Nowhere.
Nowhere? Well, you can't do that. Everybody lives somewhere.
Well, I don't just now. I'm hunting up a new place.
Ooh, where is it?
Silly. As if I'd be a hunting for if I knew.
Where did you live before?
Why do you keep asking questions?
I have to, as I couldn't find out a thing about you. If you talk more, I wouldn't talk so much.
All right then, here goes. I'm Jimmy Bean and I'm 10 years old, going on 11. I come last year to live at the orphans' home, but they've got so many kids. There ain't much room for me, and I wasn't never wanted anyhow, so I've quit. I'm going to live somewhere else, but I ain't found the place yet. I'd like home, just come one, you know, with a mother in it, instead of a matron. So I'm hunting. I've tried 4 houses, but they didn't want me, so I said I expected to work. Course. There. Is that all you want to know?
Why? What a shame. And didn't anybody want you? Oh, I know just how you feel. Because after my father died, there wasn't anybody but the ladies' aid for me. Until Aunt Polly said oh, I know just the place for you. Aunt Polly will take you. I know she will. Didn't she take me? And didn't she take Fluffy and Buffy when there wasn't anyone to love them or any place to go? I know Aunt Polly will take you. You don't know how good and kind she is.
Would she now? I'll work, you know. I'm real strong.
Why, of course you would. Why, my Aunt Polly is the nicest lady in the world. And there's rooms, heaps of them. It's an awful big house, you know. Maybe you'll sleep in the attic room. I did at first. And you've got freckles too, so you'll be glad there isn't any looking glass. So you won't mind sleeping in that room at all, I'm sure.
I shouldn't think anybody who could talk like that would need to ask no questions to fill up time with.
Well, you can be glad for that. When I'm talking, you don't have to. Oh, Aunt Polly, look! I've got something ever so much nicer than Fluffy and Buffy for you to bring up. It's a real-life boy. This is Jimmy Bean, Aunt Polly.
Your spirit haunts me, Juliet. I see more of you dead than I did when you were alive. Come on, Juliet. We were hardly close as cousins. You were always too small, too pretty, too thin, too rich, and too much love for me to cope with. Spoilt is the word that comes to mind, though I don't want to speak ill of the dead. All a flower does is wither. It's the memories that last forever, so they tell me. So what do I recall of you? Juliet, Daddy's princess, rich, Mummy's darling, quite a bitch. You scratched my face once, from here to here. I have the scar, I have it yet. You can see it quite clearly in the sunlight, a silver line. You wanted my favourite doll, and of course you got it. Although I was scarred, you cried, and your nurse swooped down and took the moppet from me, spanked me hard for making you unhappy. Gave my doll to you, her dearest baby. Later, you stole my best friend, wooed her with whisper, told her gossip secrets, gave her trinkets, sweetmeats. Later still, you took my love and didn't even know you'd done it. Then, having taken him, you let him die. If you'd swallowed the friar's potion earlier, you would have wakened and my love would be alive. None of this would have happened. I know you, Juliet. You hesitated, frightened, didn't take the stuff until dawn, wakened too late in the tomb. In the night, I dream of Romeo. He's reaching his arms out from the vault. The poison has him in its hold. He fills my nights with his longing for life, until I am afraid to go to sleep. For, though I love him still, I cannot soothe his pain. If I could, I would. But it's not me he's reaching for. So why, Juliet, should I spend my cash on flowers for you? So sweet, cuz. Here, this is the last flower you'll get from me. Deaf flowers have the sweetest scent. That's that bit done.
That was never a penalty. Never.
Good one, ref.
How can you just give that?
Looks clear to me.
But you...
Ref's decision.
You know it wasn't. If you score now...
When I score.
It will be a travesty.
It'll be 2-1.
How can you just stand there and...
Get back to your line, ref.
Okay, I'm going back. But that was no foul. No way.
I've got star marks down my shin, look.
They're days old.
You're nowhere near your line, ref.
I'm on the line. See? Line. This could lose us the championship.
Championship? No chance.
Okay, I'm ready. But that was no foul. No way. You'll miss anyway.
I can see it's past my eyes shut.
Come on, Hotshot. Come on. Try. Yes! Not so cocky now, eh?
You came off your line.
I moved sideways. That's all.
Ref, you came off your line.
A sidestep. That's all. Oh, ref!
Yes, ref. Nice one. Give us the ball.
You can't be serious. What happened?
The lights have failed. Can't see a thing. Ref, what are we gonna do? No, Ref, you can't abandon it. We're about to win!
Not with your shooting, peg leg.
Come here and say that. Off me!
Stop!
Lights are back on. Hi, Ref. Just putting some divots back, that's all. Oh no, Ref, not red.
Ref!
Off both of us.
He started it.
It was him.
If you hadn't have died.
You brought me down.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I never touched
You broke my leg.
I wish I had.